Those fuckers, they took the Badger mobile. Oh no!
Body.
What? We seem to have stumbled across a dead body. Alright, Kay, don't panic. This is a dead man. She must be in severe shock to have been the first to find it. Now then, who is this man? It's Oliver!
Oh shit.
Oh no. Mr. Romano, are you saying that this man is... Yes, he is my butler! How could something like this have happened? Indeed. Why was Mr. Deacon here to begin with? Oh.
Did he kidnap the son and they get double-crossed and murdered?
That's what I'm suspecting. I think we gotta
So the other kidnapper got all the money.
Yup. I'd better investigate this crime scene quickly before Agent Lang, or any of his men, return. Looks over at his men over there. I didn't find a dead body. Wait, oh, he's wearing the pendant. Look.
Ooh.
The pendant from the first case, remember?
That's right.
And right to a dead body. Is it possible one of the kidnappers is now a murder victim?
Wait, Chica, I guess this did take place before the first one, because the fucking pendant.
Yeah.
Wow, this is Edgeworth really bad though. Good fucking couple days, huh?
Just
one after the other.
Man, the past I feel like that's what the first case should have opened on, was just like, man, the past 3 days have been real wild. Opens door, son of a bitch.
God fucking damn it.
From my cursory examination, I believe this man died of a fatal bullet wound. Alright, preliminary findings.
Are you sure I climbed for someone who just found the body?
It happens. It's surprising what one can become accustomed to in the span of 2 days. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious nook and cranny.
Why the fuck is there blood on his shoulder then?
That is a good question. Let's look at it. As long as that Interpol agent has control of this case, I'm not going to be able to have a real autopsy done on the victim. I'm no doctor, but let's see what I can piece together myself. There are 2 gunshot wounds, one in his abdomen and one in his shoulder.
In the back? So that means he was shot twice?
No, I don't think so. I think the abdominal one is the entry wound and the one in his shoulder is the exit wound.
How the fuck?
That's a... that means he just pressed the gun right to his chest.
Nice! I knew you could figure it out.
It comes with experience, and I've seen my share of crime scenes. Speaking of experience, this crime scene seems a bit too clean for a murder with bullet went clean through. Especially if we can't find any bullet, I'm guessing the body was moved.
Yeah.
Should make a note of this on the day. Updated. Okay, pendant. This is an unusually shaped pendant.
What is it? Is it something valuable?
She seems to have regained some of her composure.
It looks like a horse pendant. It's got an antique feel about it, and it's really pretty. Hold on. This is made of platinum silver. Nice. It is worth something after all.
Well, now we know that it wasn't for money. Well, it was for money. Probably the 1 million, but if he wanted more money, he would have fucking stolen the pendant.
Yeah. Ooh, and look. There's something written on the back.
Thank God Kay wears gloves.
Colin Devoray. It's a name.
Colin Devoray. But this man's name is... Oh, it's an onomatopoeia.
No, is it an anagram?
Anagram or something. Yeah, anagram on him. That's what I meant.
Wait, what the fuck was on the name again? It was Colin Devoray.
Yeah.
Colin Devoray, and the guy's name was like Oliver.
Yeah.
Deacon.
Eureka! There's something not right about the name on the pendant. The victim is the Armano family butler, and his name is Oliver Deacon. But the name of the
this is
pendant
absolutely
is
an
Colin Devoray.
anagram. I wonder what's up with that.
I don't know, but I think we hit upon an important piece of information.
The Edgeworth, it's a fucking anagram. They're mixed up. Have you heard of Kingdom Hearts? You know, fucking.
Oh my god. Oh god, I think it's time for you to voice another character.
Okay. Lance! Lance, where are you, sweetie?
Oh, as it is made. Excuse me,
Oh,
but you are...
Ba-bump.
She has a fucking ring bob.
Oh, this is bad. He's really good looking.
Sorry, honey, but I'm taken. Or at least that's what I like to think.
Stop it, Lauren. You can't let yourself fall for a playboy like him you're in love with. Sounds like someone doesn't know the meaning of the phrase inner monologue, huh?
Sorry to interrupt your conversation, but might you be a friend of Lance?
Yes, I'm Lance's girlfriend. My name is Lauren Pops.
Oh, it's Lollipop.
Oh,
The joke is
Lauren.
Lollipop.
Oh my god.
Because she has a fucking ring pop. Look at her. His girlfriend?
Oh, it's not like that. We're more like friends, and we're not lovers or anything. We haven't gotten that far yet.
I'm not interested. Oh my fucking god.
But I guess that's how people are going to see it, so I should just accept it.
We got a fucking cast of characters this time around. Jesus Christ.
I know. I even got this ring as a present from Lance. Oh. You know what she reminds me of? A cartoon character.
I inquire as to why you are here.
I haven't been able to get in contact with Lance lately. And I began to get really worried. I looked everywhere for him, and then I heard about the kidnapping, so I came here. Wow, you're really strong for having made it through all this by yourself. Is it true? Has Lance really been kidnapped?
No one is supposed to know, but yes, it's true.
Oh, Lance!
Good fucking god. This woman.
I can't believe you've been spirited away. I wonder how you're doing right now.
I like her design a lot, though. There's something
very
about the little pink blush.
And like the little headband and like the little like short spiky bits in the back of her hair. It's real good. Looks like she's gone back to the fair maiden and love routine. So, Mr. Edgeworth, where do we go from here?
God, I wish I knew.
I wonder if that lady's involved.
Probably. I swear to God, she's gonna end up being the murderer.
I can see it.
I know. Well, we found a body, so we should look into the murder. Uh-oh. Oh, fuck.
Yeah! My man brought me up to speed over the radio.
Look at how those sunglasses look in his hand. It's so stupid.
I know.
That's so dumb.
And I have to say, you really should have called. I heard you found something very intriguing.
I have nothing to hide, Agent Lang. It's exactly what you see before you.
I'll take it from here. Yeah, that guy's really dead.
Well, no shit, Sherlock. Want to tell me something more?
Hey, you waiting for an invitation? Hurry up and detain the suspect now.
Suspect? Who? Oh no, Meekins!
Officer Meekins, is it? You're coming with us.
What? Sir, I had nothing to do with it, sir! Agent Lang, don't you think you're being a bit rash? Do you even have a good reason to suspect Officer Meekins? Oh, we're about to have a fucking
I'd
argument.
leave that kind of stuff to you prosecutors. It's your job after all. Like I said earlier, the crime scene isn't as forgiving as your precious courtroom.
That's your answer?
I know you like your logic and reasoning. But that sort of impractical fluff is not needed out here in the field. All you have to do is arrest suspicious person after suspicious person.
Alright, now hold on, hold on, brother. Oh, what the fuck? This man got some issues.
That's how you eliminate crime from the streets. That's why my fucking arrest rate's so high.
But that's also precisely how you unnecessarily arrest innocent people by mistake.
Innocent people? Nonsense. There's no such thing as an innocent person. We've all got a blemish or two in our hearts.
That's tyranny. I won't allow such a thing to go unchecked before my eyes.
Heh. Too bad you don't call the shots around here.
As I have sworn to uphold the laws of this land, I cannot allow you to take this man in. That you would arrest a man on false charges without even conducting an investigation. You have no honor as a member of the law enforcement.
And they speak so sexually to our Shifu. Hold it!
Oh, you just straight up said it that time.
You amuse me, Mr. Prosecutor. Lang Z says, every pack has its own rules. If you can play by their rules and come out on top, that is a true victory. Alright, I'll give you your beloved laws a fair shake.
What the fuck? You know what? Maybe I'll abide by your laws, as you call them.
I'll show you just how much investigating I've done.
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh.
And through my line of logic.
Fuck. He is the point in everything. Oh, let's fucking go, you piece of shit.
I've seen a lot of bodies like this one being carted off in my time. I could say he was shot in a single glance, but even you figured that much out, right? With your current gun laws, it's not exactly easy to get your hands on a gun. Not unless you're a member of law enforcement like Officer Meekins, isn't that right?
That is your reasoning?
The badger.
I noticed it too. I wasn't gonna say anything, but yes. Apparently he's wanted for $9 million. I'm gonna guess that was yen at first.
Solid as a rock. And solid as my... Anyway. It's based on the philosophy of detainment. What's this philosophy of detainment? Ha! You don't know? In that case, pay attention, girly.
Please have Jet call someone girly at some point.
I'll have to fucking remember.
I know, listen, just... I can...
In my country, the criminals have a saying. Beware of the wolf.
Why the wolf?
Because in my language, Lang means wolf. And you don't mess with me or my pack. As for the detainment philosophy, its father is my honorable ancestor, Lang Z.
I don't think I'd have heard of him and his teachings if he's not famous.
Lang Z developed it as he worked to lock criminals away thousands of years ago. To this day, the Zhang Fa police still trains its recruits using his philosophies. But thousands of years ago, that kind of makes your story about as believable as a fairy tale.
Says, Lil Miss fucking great. You know what? I'm on your side on this one. Don't worry about it. Anything wears down and breaks over time. Do you really believe something as ancient as that can be applied to today's world? I don't know. That's fucking spirit of justice.
You want to put it to a test?
You bet your sweet ass I do. More where? If I remember correctly, I believe Shi-Long Lang literally translates to like falcon, bear, wolf.
Animal.
So, what can you tell me about the body?
A lot. Even without an autopsy, I have my ways.
I have I can track his death scent like a wolf.
Like a wolf.
On every level but physical, I am a wolf.
They teach you about the basics of forensics along with the detention philosophy.
Oh, then you wouldn't mind telling me a little bit of what you figured out, correct? Yes, I think anyone who saw the bullet wounds would come to the same conclusion.
Don't pat yourself in the back yet.
I mean, I guess he doesn't say objection because he's not a prosecutor.
Yeah.
What's that supposed to mean? Oh, good God.
Long Z says, search where the water is deepest. You have to keep your eyes on the big fish that lurks in the depths, which is the killer.
Is that right? And what would you know about the killer? Well, it's not exactly easy to get your hands on a gun. Fool, we're in America, idiot! You fucking dummy. That's how you know this shit was supposed to be in Japan. Anyway,
Yeah.
it would appear you've studied a little of our laws.
Studied? Who needs to study what every child on any street corner already knows? It's that... Sheena!
The Federal Firearms Restriction Act. Yeah, that
That's it.
thing.
The Federal Firearms Restriction Act. I hear it's not easy to get a gun these days.
Interesting. That woman is the one in charge of keeping track of the information. Can't even do it yourself.
He's too busy being cool.
There's no rain. He's too busy having just the biggest penis. If that's the case, there are plenty of other officers who might be potential suspects. You're not seriously going to arrest each and every one of them, are you?
As if I'd need to. I've already looked into everyone else here.
Oh?
Other than Officer Meekins, I know no one else's weapon has been fired.
Wait a sec. That's...
Wait, what?
How did you check every single person's weapon in such a short span of time?
That's because each and every one of my subordinates is extremely capable. It didn't take more than a few minutes to conduct the entire investigation.
The power of sheer numbers. But you have yet to check Officer Meekin's weapon, correct?
Thanks for reminding me. Hey you, show me your gun.
He doesn't have it, because he's in the costume, isn't he?
Oh, shit.
What's wrong? Why does he look so sickly pale all of a sudden? Gun!
What did you say? I can't hear you. Stop mumbling and spit it out already.
Sir, I lost my gun, sir! How could you be so irresponsible? I love him. Look at him.
Poopy. In the end, it looks like you're still the only suspect we've got. You're the one who waited here outside the garage to ambush and kill the victim.
So you think that Officer Meekins waited here to kill the victim, do you, Lang? I think this little accusation deserves a lot more scrutiny. Officer Meekins ambushed the victim in his garage and killed him here with his gun. Okay, I'm guessing this is the one in which we gotta, try and figure out. Well, I'm gonna press it first. You mean to tell me that the murder occurred here, in this garage?
From the fact the suspect was found almost next to where the body was found, I'd say it's pretty obvious as it's the crime scene. Long Z says a criminal always returns to the scene of the crime.
Hey, wait a second!
Hey, finally a quote even I've heard of before.
Hold on a minute. That's the contradiction. He's been here for the past hour.
Cool, that's right. Furthermore, Long Z says...
Scroll, give it to me. So,
Successful investigations are the result of multiple returns to a crime scene.
looks like neither detectives nor criminals have changed their ways over the millenniums. So this is the kind of conclusion the philosophy of detainment can lead you to.
I don't get it, Mr. Edgeworth. Why are you putting yourself on the line for Mr. Meekins?
It's not that I particularly care about what happens to Officer Meekins.
What?
However, I can't simply stand by while Agent Lang ignores our country's laws. Shi-Long Lang, just what sort of investigator are you?
A sexy one.
Yes, but don't...
You see how low cut my shirt goes?
Look, you can practically see my titties.
I think that'd be it, because there's not a lot of blood at the site. For a gunshot.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Gotcha, bitch!
Unfortunately for you, Agent Lang, that is simply not possible.
What do you mean?
You've seen the crime scene for yourself, and while you were looking, did you not think to yourself that it was a little too clean?
Yeah!
Karate! So you did notice there was too little blood. Do you still wish to claim that Officer Meekins committed the murder here? Because this isn't the crime scene. And if it was your men who led you to think it was, then I suggest you leave this case to the local police to set the record straight.
Not bad. I see your logic can be just as sound as mine.
You know what? I appreciate that, because the last two people I had to deal with just kept calling me fucking morons. One of them was my fucking sister. Love her to death, but like, come on.
In that case, let me ask you this. Don't you think it's weird that the officer was hanging out around here in the first place?
Weird? How so?
Hey you! Your squad's not even supposed to be in this area, right? What were you doing and neglecting your duties and loafing around here? Don't you dare give me some lame excuse like, I found myself taking a walk!
But sir, I really did take a walk, sir.
You're a disgrace. How dare you take your pack obligations so lightly?
He told us he was positioned here, though. Officer Meekins is looking extra meek. Is he hiding something? Mr. Edgeworth, please, sir. Save me the way you did earlier, please, sir. Officer Meekins, please give us a detailed account of what happened. Sir, not you too, sir. Oh, God. Meekins' testimony. It's true, sir. I wasn't assigned to this area, sir. I was told to check every square inch of the main gate area, sir. I also went looking for the kidnappers while selling dreams in the Blue Badger mobile. But I got completely caught up in my role selling dreams to the children, sir. Before I knew it, I found myself here in this area, sir.
Oh my fucking god.
What is this Blue Badger mobile? It's a moving store on wheels that sells extra sweet dreams and merchandise, sir.
So the Blue Badger Mobile is just a roaming souvenir shop?
Well, then, okay. Well, we know the Blue Badger mobile is in the fucking, like, garage.
There might be more, though.
Yeah, because I was about...
I think there's, like, because the ground had, like, their faces on, so I think each person has a personalized Badger Mobile.
Oh, good God. Sir, I swear I was chasing the kidnappers down while I was being a good dream merchant. He seems rather worked up, even more than his usual hyperactive self.
He sure seems sure of what he's saying.
Can you try to calm down and lower your voice to a more reasonable level, officer? Sir! Roger, sir! You're giving me a headache, and I left my ibuprofen at home. Okay. Well, where were you assigned? Alright then, where were you assigned to? I was assigned to the main gate, sir! Was he the Proto-Badger?
I don't think so.
He must mean the area with the bridge and the outrageous fountain.
Okay, then why are you here in the Wild Wild West area?
It's because of a very deep reason, ma'am.
Unless he, like, changed costumes.
That's what I'm thinking. Did he change costume, or who was the Proto-Badger? Describe for me how you conducted your investigation. Yes, sir. Well, first I made sure there was no suspicious-looking people in the area,
Purple.
sir. Purple. But the only people that seemed to gather around me were little girls, sir.
Well, what'd you expect when you're dressed like the Blue Badger?
I thought I had no choice at that point, sir, so... I also went looking for the kidnappers while selling dreams. What exactly do you mean by selling dreams? This is my favorite part of Ace Attorney, when they say the wildest shit, you just have to go, can you please elaborate on that? Sir, the Blue Badger Mobile is where dreams are collected.
What?
Sweetness like you've never known, except in dreams, ma'am.
I like how this man's voice keeps changing the more you voice him.
Listen, you think I can keep this shit straight?
No, listen, I like it.
And bitterness found only in nightmares, ma'am, like guilty job riggers. Selling those as I push the Blue Badger mobile along is my sworn duty, ma'am. But I got completely caught up in my role selling dreams to the children, sir. You completely forgot to look for the kidnappers. No, sir, of course not, sir. I would never do something like that, sir. You did exactly that, didn't you? You're absolutely right.
Wow, you're good at this forcing people to confess thing, Mr. Edgeworth.
All I did was look at him funny. To be frank, I'm just a little man, sir.
I'm just a little man.
I'm just a little guy. A little birthday boy.
I'm a little birthday boy. You wouldn't accuse me of murder? A little birthday boy?
I'm better at selling kids a few small dreams than looking for a big crook, sir. I misread that one, and I had to stop myself. Anyways, enough wallowing in your own self-pity. Let's return to your testimony. Yes, sir. Before I knew it, I found myself here in this area, sir. How did you wind up all the way over here? I was in the middle of a sea of kids, sir. But one of the kids decided to challenge me to a fight?
What?
I had to run away from the child's painful drop kicks, and before I knew— What the fuck?
The good old drop kick. I've dished up my fair share of those when I was a kid. It was always the best when you felt one really connect with your opponent.
In any case, you wound up here for a reason completely unrelated to your case. Sir, that's correct, sir. That's not something you should be admitting to with your head held high, officer. It sounds like he simply forgot about his real job and became the Blue Badger. My god, he kinned himself. However, there is one flaw in Officer Meekin's story, but I have the feeling that he'll need some prodding before he'll spill the beans. God, what the fuck is it?
Okay, let's see.
It's parked inside the Wild Wild West area garage.
Yeah. I guess let's keep going through. Let's see.
I legit do not know.
Maybe, I don't know, present the, let's see. Maybe it has something to do with the Badgermobile?
I wasn't assigned to this area. I was told to check every square inch of the main gate area. Okay, what was the mobile doing in the main gate? No.
Are you trying to buy yourself some time? Because I don't see what you're talking about. If you're going to start on unrelated matters, I'll just take my suspect and go.
It's raw sexual energy.
Maybe it has something to do with like him saying like the Blue Badgermobile because it's in the garage?
Yeah, I'll try that. Oh, alright.
My brain is huge!
Officer Meekins, I would appreciate if you didn't tell such transparent lies. Sir? I'm lying, sir? Yes, you are. If you were really out there selling dreams with the Blue Badgermobile until recently, then what is it doing here inside the garage? Because that's what I was trying to figure out is like, how would he not see the body if he parked it in the garage? Actually, I just lost track, sir. Lost track of what? By the time I realized it, the Blue Badgermobile was nowhere to be found, sir. Which would mean it was perhaps stolen? And that's when I came back to this area, thinking maybe it was in the garage, sir. But that's when you found me, Mr. Edgeworth, sir.
A likely story. Who do you think's gonna buy such a convenient tale as that?
Now hold on, you don't know this man like I do. I'm not exactly so convenient about a story.
The car getting stolen is completely unbelievable, even for a cover story.
You clearly...
But I think we can assume the car was used all right.
God, you really haven't fucking... You don't know anything about our laws. I haven't even, like, looked at a single one of our fucking cases. Trust me, she get... Whew.
To move the dead body.
What?
You killed the victim at some distant location, Officer Meekins. And then you used the blue Batmobile to transport it all the way here. And now you're coming with me.
But it wasn't me! Sir, the killer, sir! It wasn't me! Agent Lang, wait!
What do you want now?
We still don't know where the real scene of the crime is. You can't say we know all the facts of this case, let alone the truth.
I told you, true schmooth, I couldn't care less. Our job is to catch the crook. You'll find your precious truth after we arrest this guy and take him in. That's the job of you prosecutors in your fancy courts with your logic.
What the fuck? That's not like a sentence any, like, reasonable man should ever say.
As for us, we don't have that kind of time to waste.
You boorish buffoon!
I think you need to leave.
What?
We need to get the body to autopsy, and you guys are getting in the way.
You would interfere with another one of my investigations.
Hey now, let's not forget who holds the actual authority to conduct investigations here.
Oh, so that actually does mean Edgeworth is just being a Chad and doing everyone's job for them, huh?
Yeah. I'm afraid the one doing interrupting is you, my ignorant little pretty boy.
Please.
Okay.
See, that's just...
Now be a good fancy boy and get out of my sight. If you don't, I'll arrest you for obstruction of justice. You ignorant little pretty boy. The fucking silence that followed, that was so funny.
I'm not gonna... Listen, I know what I like. Alright? I'm not gonna sit here and pretend I don't. Who the fuck does he think he is? Pretty boy? I'm not fucking pretty. Chased down like a pair of peasants.
Mr. Edgeworth,
Yes, Kay.
there's something even thieves should never steal. Do you know what that is?
Yeah, you really shouldn't steal anything. However, I'll bite. What shouldn't a thief steal?
A life. It's too heavy of a burden on your soul to get away with, ever.
Actually, like, legit, it is 100% like a criminal, like, code thing. If you're doing a crime, don't fucking put murder on it. If you're gonna go to jail, don't fucking think you could kill a person and get away with more of what you did by doing more crime. That's something
Gemini don't know that. I can't stop her because she can't see.
I can't read your stupid laws. I can't even fucking read. Well said, Kay. No matter what we may try, murder is one crime that can never truly be hidden. And I intend to prove that by my own hands, when I apprehend the murderer myself.
Alright, and I'm gonna work extra hard to be a good assistant. Let's go!
I still never said she could be my assistant. I'm just going to drop the issue. The first thing we should do is locate the real scene of the murder. Mr. Edgeworth! Detective Gumshoe! Mr. Edgeworth, the stadium! Hurry, sir! This is supposed to be hush-hush, but they found a witness at the stadium. A witness?
You, what did we tell you about leaving your side post?
The jig is up! They're gonna drag him away again. Mr. Edgeworth, remember I'm always rooting for you, so go get him, sir! I thought they were gonna drag him away
I
again.
wish they did.
Those detectives sure look like they're enjoying themselves.
It's not all fun and games, Kay. Now then, let's head to the stadium and meet this witness. Do 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 do.